Benjamin Storrs reporting to you live from Fox News, Connecticut. Today we're going to look back on the history, the summer of 1964, when Clarence Brandenburg, a leader of the Ku Klux Klan, in preparation for a rally, contacted a reporter at a Cincinnati television station and invited him to come to the rally in Hamilton County. Portions of the rally were filmed, and we have received those videos recently, showing several men in robes and hoods, some carrying firearms, first burning a cross, which they call a lighting, and then making speeches. Brandenburg was later convicted under Ohio criminal syndicalism law. The law prohibited speech involving, quote, crime, sabotage, violence, or unlawful methods of terrorism as a means of accomplishing industrial or political reform, as well as assembling with any society, group, or assemblage of persons formed to teach or advocate the doctrines of criminal syndicalism. Today, we'll take a look at the constitutionality of this court case. The video footage of this rally will be brought to you after these brief messages.
Make your Easter special with Reese's Peanut Butter Eggs.
We are gathered here to protest our rights as white Americans, to acknowledge the pride that we have in our race. We are above all others. Protect yourselves against the oppression of the American government and show pride in your people. Yeah!
Interviews with a current KKK member and a Connecticut State Police officer brought to you after this.
Give your dog a little love with companion biscuits.
Benjamin Storrs here with a current KKK member. The Supreme Court ruled that the Ohio law violated Brandenburg's First Amendment rights to the right of speech and to assemble peacefully. Because Brandenburg did not present any imminent danger to the races in which he was protesting against, the Supreme Court believed he had the right to hold the rally. Do you agree with this opinion?
Of course I agree. It's in our Constitution as Americans that we have the right to protest what we feel, and although many people do not agree with our pride and our white race, it is not against the law to voice his opinion.
Here with us today, former Master Sergeant of the Connecticut State Police and head of the Emergency Services Unit, Dan Lewis. How do you feel about the court's verdict in the Brandenburg v. Ohio case?
Well, I think most people supported that decision. Very important that the people have a right to express themselves, to assemble, to demonstrate, and to be able to express their opinions freely. The challenge is to make sure that it can also be done safely.
And how have you seen the verdict in this case affected in your time on the force?
Well, a lot of things have changed since that time period. In Connecticut, we had a very active KKK membership when they had demonstrations in Shelton, in Windsor, Danbury, Scotland. And when we think of people's right to freedom of expression, you normally think of their right to express themselves verbally. A lot of people would never think that even things such as their picket signs are for freedom of expression. When someone shows up to demonstrate and they bring a pick handle and this is their sign of protest, obviously this can be used as a very dangerous weapon, and these were taken away from people. This was later challenged in a lawsuit whether the police had the right to remove these picket signs from members of the Klan. There were certain aspects of the search that we won, others that we lost.